Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top 5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Your Hawaii Rainbow Warriors will take over. 1st and 10.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Rainbow Warriors will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself. This is the 6th play on the drive. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Okay, ready?
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
29 Philly. Ready?
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Powers through a tackle. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's moving out of the pocket. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Now, a 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Eludes a tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And that's good enough for a
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Picks up 3. It's 3rd down. That's the end of the first quarter. Hawaii 10, Ohio State 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. And he drops back in the gun. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Powers through the tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. They pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 25. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Buckeyes are in the red zone now. They go with a direct snap. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds his target, and it's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to throw it deep. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words with his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Hawaii 17, Ohio State 3.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll toss it to the back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front.
coming up.
Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st down, it's play action. Hit just as he throws the ball. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for the 1st down and goal. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So they're short on, and it's a fake. He wants to throw it here. The pass is incomplete. That's a fake field goal. Oh, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side, and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the leg, still churning. Won't go down. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this point. The offense is facing a 3rd and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
At the 6-yard line. 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Hawaii 24.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Hawaii 31, Ohio State 3.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
It's second down.
Here's the second down play. He's got it for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
The extra point is good. It's a 31-10 game. Now they get set to kick it away.
Ohio State 10.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Loses 5. Second down coming up.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their own 13. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Extending the play now. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, wherever we feel like doing it.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
The Rainbow Warriors with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And they'll give it to the back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris.